Hello.
How can I help you?
Well, you gotta realize that I'm in constant pain now, and there's nothing I can do about it because I don't want to go on heavy drugs and be like the people at your center that live from one drug to the other. The over-the-counter drugs do not work. All you have to do is look up neuropathy on the internet to find that out. All those things, they don't work. They do not attack the nerves. So that means I need help. For things I can't do anymore. Right now, I have a list of things. I don't know. You're probably going to have to do some things tomorrow because, today, if you were around this morning, there were some things I was going to ask you to do, but I forgot it was Sunday. So we have to do applesauce, just one little batch. I need the coolers to the garage, but first the coolers have to be taken out on the front porch so I can drain them. There's some things to load up in the little cart in the backyard, has to go to the garage. I need my garbage bags taken to the garage. I need my boxes cut down. I have a bunch of boxes in here that everything hurts, either my hands or my legs. You promised me a bag of those crunchies that you get.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I was going to ask you to bring them over. There's a few apples on the ground that I'd like picked up. I know you said I can do it with that thing, but believe it or not, I can't even squeeze it right. The apples just slip out of it. So I need you to pick up those few apples, probably only 4 or 5 at the most. That's the end of the apples. They get processed.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to I have very few things to get it raised because I can't. It's another thing. You love to cook. It's too bad that you can't help me with cooking sometimes.
Well, the food I make, don't.
No, it would be coming here and helping with my food.
Oh, no, I only enjoy cooking like while I'm watching TV.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you cannot help me with the thing I need.
I mean, if you want to eat the food I make, I'd be happy to share it with you.
I cannot eat your food, and you know that. Mostly, I cannot eat your food. It makes me sick because my digestive system is totally different from yours. Also, my spiritual energy is totally different from yours. If I ate the meal you're having today, I'd be in the hospital, okay? I can't eat your food unless it's very light. And I've gotten worse and worse.
Yeah, I mean, even my minestrone soup you don't like because it has tomatoes in it.
I've gotten worse and worse with what I can eat, and that's what happens with old people. They go more and more toward stuff without flavors, without spices, because it bothers their digestive system. Well, in the last couple years, I've made a huge jump away from all kinds of stuff I used to eat all the time. Mm-hmm. So I can't eat stuff that you cook. And you don't want to come and help me with my cooking. So you know how much time.
Yeah, because I enjoy cooking because I enjoy food I cook. But
you don't have to enjoy helping me. It can be a duty.
I know, but I'm just saying that I know it's hard for you to understand, but I wish you could just come to work with me just one night and see what I do.
I know work is horrible. I've been telling people about it.
It's just exhausting and draining.
I've been telling how awful it is. That's why I only ask for one day every other of your days off. Just that one day. So there's only the one day you have to worry about.
Yeah, and cooking I only enjoy if I can cook stuff that I like.
The thing is, helping your mom doesn't have to, it's not enjoy. It's something you do because you have a mom who needs help. And enjoy, it doesn't come into it, Jen. Okay?
Well, I mean, I can't even, what, you're going to tell me step by step what you want me to cook you, and you're going to watch me, and
it seems like chopping up my cabbage for coleslaw. All those jobs are so hard for me now. It takes half of every day just to decide what to eat and eat. The whole day's shot, because so much has to be spent on food. You know how much time food takes if you have to eat 4 times a day, okay? And I'm so slow now. Anyway, so right now, before we go out shopping, just take the coolers to the front porch. They have wheels. I have to drain them. They have to sit there and dry. So it doesn't seem that anything I'm doing is helping much, except that I've been using that electric Casey thing every night. So last night I thought, why bother with it? It doesn't help, but my legs are a lot worse today. So apparently it's helping just enough so that the pain isn't quite so great, or it comes and goes. Today it's just not leaving. So that might be the only thing. that's helping. It somehow helps a little bit with the energy. Last night I was trying to start the fire, but it hurt so much to bend over and put the wood in the fire that I just started crying. It was just...
Oh, maybe you should bring a stool and put it in front of...
No, I have to kneel down. I would have to put my knee... That's what I'm going to have to do. You know, my kneeler. I can kneel down. That doesn't hurt. So I have to use that kneeler thing. But I can't bend down at all or lean over. It's extremely painful. It's like my body has to be a stick unless I'm kneeling down.
Well, you can always call me and ask me if I'm awake, and I can help put the wood in the fire for you.
Well, yesterday when you called and I said, I'm trying to...
Well, you got mad at me and you hung
No, I
up
didn't
on
get
me.
mad at you. I was just frustrated that I couldn't do anything.
Oh, okay. Well, you should have said...
I thought you would offer. I thought
you didn't give me a chance. You were screaming at me.
Well, you were telling me to get the whatchamacallit. It's the same as all the other drugs. They're all NSAID.
Well, I just said ibuprofen always seems to help me, so I was
You don't have nerve problems. Your nerves aren't afflicted. It's muscles or bones that you have. That helps great. Muscles, bones, infection, lowering, what do you call it? Helping infection or swelling. That's not what this is.
But you've said it helped before.
No, I didn't say
Yeah, you said that ibuprofen seemed to help, but it made you feel weird.
No, I didn't think that. Well, that could have been for something else. You know, remember...
I'm pretty sure it was for the nerve pain.
Well, it's not working now. It's their NSAID, non-steroid, some kind of pain medications. They're the ones that don't work. Also, you don't want to take them all the time. They're bad for the heart and the stomach. So, you know, the thing is, for anybody who's in constant pain, like I suppose your people work, whatever they're taking, it's hard on their other organs. So you either suffer with the pain, or you take something that's hard on the body.
How about the cream? Did the cream?
No, that doesn't work at all. It can't work because the problem is internal and linked to the spine. It's the electrical energy that runs from the spine to the legs. And it's like the nerve, you know, I guess when you studied for your, what do you call it, your CNA thing, they didn't cover this, you didn't have to learn it, but there's all these different systems through the body, which I have a nice big beautiful book on the body that explains this, and they're separate from each other. There's sympathetic nerves, there's other nerves, muscular nerves, and then there's these nerves that run from the spine to different parts of the body, and it's like they're electrical. They're not bones. They're not muscles. It's like it's a system of electricity. Our whole body works on electricity, and everything. The electricity stimulates the rest of the body. So if the nerve endings they're starting to wear out, like I said, when I showed you. I think I showed you the book where it says after age 60, people start to have this kind of, well, that's arthritis. I have that too, the arthritis now. If I have arthritis in the spine now. If I took the ibuprofen or Aleve or something, that would help the arthritis in the spine temporarily. But that's a bearable pain. What is really horrible and uncomfortable is the nerve pain. And it's just like if I bump into something, my whole body goes into shock. So somehow, you know, and it's true that if I went to a specialist, who knows what help they might have. But again, that means first of all going to a regular person, then getting a recommendation, probably in Reading or Medford. So here's the thing, Jen. This Mount Shasta doesn't have much of anything. And Wairika's not too good either.
I know, but do you want to live with this pain for the next 20 years, or do you want to try to get some help?
Well, there is no help except go
you
on
can
prescription.
Try. No, that's what you think. But you need to talk to the specialist first before you know, they're specialists for a reason. They have all these different...
They write you prescriptions for strong medication.
No, I'm sure that they have like other ideas they can give to you.
Well, you know what? I've gone to all the latest places on the internet, and they all have the same story, notoriously hard to treat. And then they outline all the different types of prescription medications you can take. Some for depression help the pain, some for, there's other conditions. What's some serious illness? That medication helps too. One of these things that older men get, yeah, those medications help all right, but they're very strong and they have side effects. So then I thought, well, I wonder if the X39 would help me. And that seems to be something of a racket. I was wondering about that. And then the Casey thing, which is supposed to actually rebuild nerves. It's $300, but I did a tarot reading on it, and the tarot reading wasn't that good. So maybe I shouldn't depend on tarot readings. I don't know. So it's like,
I say it's good to just go to a doctor and to see what they say and go from there. Then you can at least say, okay, they're saying the same thing that I read on the internet, so I'm satisfied.
Yeah, and
but you don't
I'm a few
know
$100 poor, and I've lost many days in my life because once I make a trip, I'm no good for 2 days afterward.
Okay, but what's the other option?
The option is to simply live with it.
And that doesn't seem like a very good option.
Well, I don't think any of the options are very good. Then maybe sometimes it'll just go away. You know what? That happens sometimes. Sometimes there's something wrong with you, and one day it disappears.
So we can only hope.
I'm kind of counting on that.